Albert ate 4 3/4 packs of 4 3/4 packs of gum last week and 2 5/10 packs of gum this week. How many more candy? Oh, this should say how many more packs of gum. This should say gum. Sorry, I typed that wrong. How many more packs of gum, candy gum, C, did he eat last week than this week? Albert ate more packs of gum last week than this week. The equation to solve this problem is, so last week he had 4 3/4. And this week he had 2 5/10. 4 3/4 and 2 5/10. We want to know how much more. Okay? How much more tells us we're going to subtract. So the problem is going to be the candy is going to equal 4 3/4 minus 2 5/10. Now they're probably going to ask us how much more. So we need to figure out how much more candy. So if I have 4 3/4, I know I'm subtracting. I'm not going to subtract a fraction and a decimal. So there are 2 ways I can do it. I can make it 2 1/2, because 5/10 equals 1/2. I can make it 4 75/100 minus 2 5/10. Either way, I can do this. 1/2 is going to equal 2/4. So if I do 4 3/4 minus 2 2/4, I'm going to get 1/4. I'm going to equal 2 1/4. If I do it this way, and I subtract, I'm going to put my 0 there because it doesn't change the value. That gives me 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So these two are equivalent. 2 1/4 is the same as 2 25/100. 2 1/4, 2 25/100. I know 5/10 equals 1/2. And I know 2/4 equals 1/2 because the denominator is twice as big as the numerator. The denominator is twice as big as the numerator. That fraction equals 1/2. 7/14, 8/16, 9/18. As long as the numerator is half of the denominator, then that fraction is going to equal 1/2. So it'd be either 2 1/4 or 2 25/100. This would be our equation. And you may have changed the equation to make this 2 2/4, 2 5/10. However you wanted to make it easier for yourself.